For centuries, Earth had been known as a small, insignificant planet floating in the vastness of the universe. The alien races who had explored the galaxy often spoke of humans as nothing more than primitive creatures with no chance of survival against the advanced civilizations that populated the stars. No one believed that humans could ever accomplish anything extraordinary in the grand scheme of galactic history. Then, it all changed. The first signs of humanity's rise came in the form of a strange signal intercepted by an alien species called the Tsorak. The Tsorak were an ancient, technologically advanced race who had colonized dozens of worlds. They had traveled through the stars for millennia, and their society was built on the foundation of science, logic, and knowledge. The idea of an unremarkable species like humans managing to send a signal across the cosmos was laughable to them. But the signal wasn't just any ordinary transmission. It was a distress call from one of their own colonies, sent from a distant planet in the outer rim of the galaxy. The Tsorak decided to investigate, believing it would be a simple mission to neutralize a minor issue. They never expected to find what they did. When the Tsorak fleet arrived at the human planet, they were stunned. Instead of an underdeveloped species waiting for their help, they found humans standing their ground against an enemy far more powerful than themselves. The humans were fighting against a brutal alien race called the Zarthu, who had taken over the planet, enslaving its population and using the planet's resources for their own benefit. The Tsorak, expecting to find chaos and terror, were shocked to witness the humans' fierce resistance. The human military was outmatched in technology, but the human spirit and determination were unlike anything that Tsorak had seen before. Even with their inferior weapons, the humans fought back, sabotaging Zarthu war machines, creating traps, and using their environment to their advantage. How could this be? The Tsorak commander, Kalvar, wondered aloud. They have no advanced technology. How are they holding off the Zarthu? The answer came quickly. Humans were relentless. They fought with the kind of desperation that only a species with nothing left to lose could muster. They fought with the belief that their home, their people, and their way of life were worth saving no matter the cost. The Zarthu, on the other hand, had grown complacent in their superiority, underestimating the humans at every turn. The Tsorak watched as humans engaged in guerrilla warfare, using their limited resources to outsmart the much stronger Zarthu forces. They utilized every trick in the book, setting up decoys, using cunning distractions, and attacking in ways the Zarthu never expected. They had no regard for their own lives if it meant taking down one more Zarthu. As the battle raged on, Culver saw something that changed his entire perspective. A group of human soldiers, led by a young woman named Captain Elena Voss, managed to infiltrate a Zarthu command center. They planted explosives and successfully crippled the Zarthu's ability to communicate and coordinate their attacks. It was a risky move, one that cost many lives, but it was a turning point. Captain Voss and her team didn't stop there. They launched a series of surprise attacks on the Zarthu, pushing them back from key territories. Every time the Zarthu seemed to have the upper hand, the humans found a way to outmaneuver them. The humans didn't rely on superior technology. They relied on sheer willpower and determination. It was a battle of hearts and minds as much as it was a physical fight. Culver was forced to admit something he never thought he would. The humans had won their respect. Slowly, he realized that they were no longer the helpless creatures he had once believed them to be. They were fighters, survivors, and even though they lacked the technology of the Tsorak or the power of the Zarthu, they had something far more important: heart. After months of fierce battles, the Zarthu were finally pushed off the planet. The humans had not only won their freedom, but they had also proven something to the galaxy. Humanity was capable of far more than anyone had ever imagined. The Tsorak, who had come to observe and possibly intervene, left the planet with a new understanding of humanity. They had witnessed firsthand that humans were not just another species to be overlooked. They were a force to be reckoned with. They had faced an impossible situation, and through courage, teamwork, and sheer will, they had succeeded. The Tsorak's arrogance had been shattered, and they returned to their homeworld to reevaluate their position in the galaxy. News of humanity's victories spread quickly. Other alien races who had once mocked Earth now took notice. The Zarthu, who had been a major threat in the galaxy, became a symbol of failure. The galaxy had witnessed the impossible. Humans had turned the tide of a war that were never supposed to win. From that day forward, the story of the human victory over the Zarthu became a legend. It was a tale of resistance, hope, and determination. Proof that no matter how small or seemingly insignificant a species might appear, they could rise to greatness when they refused to give up. Humanity had shown the galaxy that, while their technology might be primitive, their spirit was unparalleled. That Zorak were not the only ones who learned this lesson. Throughout the galaxy, many other alien races looked at humans with newfound respect. But humans had done the impossible, and no one could deny it anymore. The galaxy was never the same again. Earth, once dismissed as a forgotten corner of the universe, had earned its place among the stars. Humanity had proven without a doubt that no one believed it was possible until humans did.